that is platform as a service. That means it provides a platform to execute the various applications, right? So this is this Google App Engine, in short GAE. It is a platform as a service, and it enables, you can say, you can just execute this web applications, or it enables the developers and enterprises to that means they can build and deploy means various applications, okay, in Google Cloud, right? So without having to worry about the infrastructure or the management or any provision of getting the infrastructure, we can execute, or we means the web developers, enterprises, those who want to use platform as a service, so they can use this, they can perform, they can execute various web applications that can be written in Python, that can be written in Java, that can be written in PSP, right? So this is the advantage of using Google App Engine. You can see the program that I have written here. Okay. Yes, Basi. Very good morning. Okay. So, in case of Google Cloud, Google App Engine, we need one more thing that is called, see the chat box I'm writing. This is called your SDK. Okay. So, what is the full form of SDK? SDK full form is Software Development Kit. Let me write this. This is what? This is Software Development Kit. Okay. You know that is JDK, Java Development Kit. So it is SDK, that is Software Development Kit. Okay. So this is what? This is a set of, you can see, you can say that platform specific tools required for the developers for web application, for developing any kind of web applications written in any language. It more specific to Java, PHP, and Python. Okay. So in this case, where do you need SDK? So we'll just execute in this session, or in the next session we'll execute, that is Google Cloud SDK. Okay. Google Cloud SDK. So what is this Google Cloud SDK? That is GC SDK. So it is also known as Gcloud. You know that is Gcloud or Google Cloud. So it is what? This is Google Cloud or Google Cloud SDK. This is what? This is a set of, you can say, that command line tools. So these are the tools, okay, that is provided by the Google for managing, for interacting various services, various resources on the Google Cloud platform. Okay, so if you are using Google Cloud platform, you can manage any services, or you can just interact with various resources you have that Google provides. Okay, so you can do that using the platform that is called Google Cloud SDK. Okay, so here we are to install and configure this Google App Engine. So, what is Google App Engine? You know that I explained right now. This is a platform as a service for providing, for executing, or for deployment or hosting of various web applications. So, how we can do that? Just everyone follow me, and I will just tell you how we can do. So, first of all, you need to go to the browser. Okay, so go to the browser, then type here console cloud Google. We have to install something, console cloud Google. Okay, so all of you go to your browser, type console cloud Google. Okay, so directly I'm giving you this direct way to getting this. Otherwise, you can also search Google Cloud Platform. Then you will get to this site, this.com. Then you will click upon that. That is also one way to get this Google console Google Cloud. Otherwise, you can directly just search console cloud Google. Okay, so whenever you search this one, you can see number of sites are there. Then we are interested in this is Google console.cloud.google.com. Okay, so this is the second one, console.cloud.google.com. So click upon this. Okay, so whenever you the first time you will open, so it may ask you to sign in. Okay, so if it is asking you to sign in, just sign in using your Google account. Google, that means your email, using your email ID, you can also sign in. So I have already signed in through my email ID. So it is not asking me to sign in again. So it is directly opening in my case. Okay. Up to this clear, everyone do the same process. Okay. Let me show that again. Okay. So you have to go to your browser. You have to type console cloud Google. Then the option will show you just show the sites. Okay. That is Google Cloud Platform console.cloud.google.com. So you have to click upon this. Okay. So after clicking, so if you are getting logged in first time, so it may ask you to sign in. So if it is asking to sign in, then click upon that to sign in through your Google account. Okay. So after signing in, you will get this kind of interface, right? So here, what we want to do, so we want to create a project. That means we want to create a project. Okay. So you can see that if I'm clicking upon this dots, I can see number of project I have created. Okay. So whenever you create a project, you will just see the projects visible here. Upon this project, I want to work. So if you want to create, if you have not created any project, it won't show you anything. So I have created projects. So it is showing me number of things. These are the projects. Okay. So these are the created projects. So here at the top, at the right hand side top, there is new project. Okay. So you can click upon the new project, click upon the new project. Okay. Let I'm clicking on the new project. As you can see that if you have started at fresh, you will see this is written as you have 21 projects remaining. But in my case, as I have created number of projects, so I have 4 projects remaining in my quota. That means in my email ID, the Google account that I have signed in with, I have only 4 projects remaining. So using this account, I can just create four more projects. Okay. So if you are just you have started this at a fresh, that means you have not used this Google Cloud. So you will have 21 projects approx in your quota. You can give the name of your project. Okay, let I'm giving this as the my name as the name of this project. You can also browse, give the location. Otherwise, you can just write the name of the organization if you want to give. Otherwise, it's okay. If you want to provide anything, it's okay. Okay. Click on this create option to create a project. Everyone do follow the same. Okay. Click on this create option, create tab to create a project. Okay. So I have given the name of my project as the name. So I'm just clicking upon the create to get created my project. Okay. So let me click here. So you can see that it is 4 in my case, but it should be greater in your case. Okay. If you have not worked with the Google Cloud. So click upon this create. You can see at the right hand side notification is there. That means it is showing that these are the projects created. I can also select any of the project, or I can select the newly created project. So I have now created a project of name Mona Lisa, so I can click upon that. Okay. Everyone do follow the same step. Okay. So after creating a project, just tell me that we have created, then I will proceed further. You have to create a project in Google Cloud Platform. That means we are here to configure the Google App Engine, to create, to install and configure the Google App Engine so that we can write any web applications. Okay, so if I am a web developer, if you are a web developer, then you want to work with a Google Cloud platform to launch your application so you can create. Okay, so this thing we want to see that we have to install the Google App Engine, we have to configure the Google App Engine, and we have to launch a web application. Let I want to write the application, web application in any language. Let I prefer to write in Python as it is, its code is very simple. So nowadays everyone is preferring Python to write the execution so that it will take less time, and the code is also not very difficult. Okay, so using this language, we can also create a web application. So these are the things that we learn in this session. So first of all of you just create a project in Google Cloud Platform. So the follow the steps that I told and just create a project. Okay, right. So so I think everyone has created project in Google Cloud Platform. Then just select that project. Okay, you selected that, I selected the project that I recently created, right? So all of you just click upon the project that you have created right now and enter into that project. So whenever you enter into the project, you will see the interface looking like this. You can see the project information. This is the project information that I entered. The project name is this. I have given my name as the project number, project ID. Okay. We will now configure the Google App Engine. Yes. What? Yeah, no organization. It's okay. It's not necessary to write the organization name. Okay, if you want, you can see. If you want, you can give. Otherwise, you can skip also. Share your screen. Share your screen. I have shared the recorded video in the group also. Okay, you check. You check the group. Isha, you check in the group. No, you have created. Okay, you are working. Have you enabled that? I think you have not enabled. Okay, let me show you the process by which you can enable. Have you enabled that project that you have created? No, okay. So let me show you that how can we, if you want to, yeah, yeah. If we have created a project, how can we enable? After that, we can work upon that. Okay. Uh, Let me show you. Everyone did the same process. You can after just getting into how can you enable this project, you can also apply the same to your previous projects. Yes. Okay. 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 Yes. Yes. Yeah. So you just select the project that you are created, then it will show you this all the information, right? So what you will search, how we can enable that? So we have to check the notification here the notification you can check, and we want to enable the project so that we can work upon that. So what we'll do, just we have clicked the project. Okay, we have now entered into the newly created project. So my project name was Mona Lisa, so I have entered into that project. So all of you do the same thing. So go to the search bar here, search bar, and type admin admin API. Oh, it's not typing. Admin, okay, admin API. So what is admin API here? You can see that that means it provides you any programmatic access to several Google app engines that you have created. That in the Google Cloud Console, if there are Google app engines, and by using that you want to launch any web applications written in any programming language, so it provides you programmatic access for the several app engines administrative operations that can be found in Google Cloud Console. So that's why we are using admin API, right? So whenever you search this admin API, you see there is App Engine Admin API. Okay, so click upon this App Engine Admin API, right? So whenever you click upon this, you can see there is enable. Okay, this tab. So click upon this enable to enable your project. Okay, click upon this. You can see from the notification also, click upon the notifications to see that whether it is enabled or not. Okay. So now your project, that means my project that I have created is enabled. So I can now work upon this. So how can you know that you are in the project that you have created? You can see that this is the name, okay, in this tab, in next to the Google Cloud. You can see this is the tab, this is the name of the project, recently created project, and in which project you are in currently. So the project name will be displayed here. So here the project name is displayed as Mona Lisa. That means I am inside this project. Okay, right? So here you can see this is the cloud cell, right? So you can you can just execute the codes. You can you can see the enable the various web application written any programming language. You can run that in this cloud cell, right? So at the top, at the right hand side, next to this notification, there is activate cloud cell. Okay, click upon that. Okay, everyone do the same. Click upon that, and you can see that a cell will be opened, working. Okay. Okay. So after being activated, you will see that your cloud cell will look like this. So recently you are in which project? The project ID will be displayed here. So this is the project ID of my project that I have created. So you will also get the project ID of your projects. Okay, so this is the cloud cell that will open before me, yeah, before all of us. If I click up on this activate cloud cell, right? So everyone getting the same output? Yeah. Okay. Now we do what? Just all of you. I think you all have the GitHub account, or you have logged in into the GitHub account. So all of you just log in, or just log in into the GitHub account.
Eh?
Okay, write this GitHub login. If you have
So,
already created account in GitHub account, you can directly log in. Otherwise, you just sign off to enter into the GitHub account. So I hope all of you have created account in GitHub. So click or write or open your browser and just type GitHub login. Okay, so you'll get, this is the first one, github.com. Click upon this link. Okay, click upon this link, sign into GitHub. Okay, so whenever you just open the GitHub account, you will see, let me show again. This is, okay, so click upon this, you will get sign in. Okay, just sign in with the account that you have already created. Okay, use the email ID to enter into the GitHub account, give the password. Okay, everyone do the same process. Sign into the GitHub account, give the email ID that you are logged in, you have created account, and give the password you have set, and just click upon this sign in to enter into the GitHub account. Okay, so whenever you will just open after signing in, you will just get this kind of interface. Create a new repository. That means you have to create a folder, or you can say that it is a file within which you want to write the code. Okay, so you have to create a repository there, a project within which you have to just write a file of your programming language. If you want to launch anything, any program or any web applications you want to execute, you want to launch, then the code, or in order to just develop that web application, you have to write in a file. Okay, so that should be placed in a repository or in a project. So here you can say what is the meaning of repository. It consists of all the project files. Okay, so give the name of the repository. Everyone do follow the same. Okay, give the name of the repository. So here I have taken the screenshot. Is it visible? Let me show that. Okay, so create a new repository. If you can see that this is the repository name you have to give. Do not do any change to anything. Then you have to click on create. Okay, so let me show you again. This is, give the name of the repository. Everyone, let I'm writing the name as, mm, this is, uh, okay, so give the name of the repository. So let I have given this is Mumbai. Then do not do any change. If you want to write description, you can write also, otherwise leave it as it is. Then click upon this create repository. Okay, click upon the create repository. So that means you have created now a folder. Within that, you have to write a file. You have to put a file, and inside that file, you have to write the code. So this is the simple fundamental that we want to execute. We have created a folder. Within that, we'll put a file, and inside that file, we have to write the code. Okay, so all of you have created the repository. Then whenever you click on create repository, you will get this kind of interface. And here you can see the repository name I have given, that is Mumbai, and whatever name you have given, that will be displayed here. What will do, you have to create a file inside this folder. You have to create a file, put that in this folder. That means we are now inside this folder Mumbai. I have created repository, and inside this repository I will create a file, and within that I will write a code, simple code. I just want to give an example, so you can write any other code. Okay, so click upon this create a new file. You can see this is the create a new file. Create a new file. Okay, so now you want to create a file that should be within the repository this Mumbai. Okay, so name your file, right? I'm writing this is Panvel. Okay, so I want to write in the Python code, so I will give the extension. Okay, so let I'm writing here py. So you will just want to give the extension of the file as per the programming language you want to use. Okay, clear? Then enter the file contents here. So let I want to simply display a program, simple line. So I will write here print. Okay, we have written the code. You can write any code here. Okay, it is free up. It is up to you that how you want to execute. So let I want to demonstrate that whether it is executing or not. So give the name of the file here py. That means I want to execute a Python program. Okay. So click upon this commit changes. Click upon this commit changes. Okay. Then click upon this commit changes. Then it will say that this is the message that you have created this file. If you want to write the description, you can also give and give here click on commit changes. Everyone following the same. Okay, right. So here, what we'll do? So you will get this kind of interface. You can see. So this is my repository, and within that, I have created a file that is panvel.py. Okay. So this is the code section. Just you click upon this code. Okay, then you see this is the file, this is the folder repository you are in, and here you'll just click upon this code because we have written to a display statement in the file that is panvel.py Python file, and we have put that in the folder on the repository that is Mumbai. I want to get that code copied from this GitHub account, and I want to use that in my Google Cloud account to run that. Okay, so click upon this code. You will see this is HTTPS. Why we are using this? Because we want to launch a web application. So just click upon copy. Okay, you copied this. Then after this, everyone clear. You copied the code you have written in Python. So you can write any code. I'm just giving an example. Then click upon this that you have created the Google Cloud Cell. You can see once you just switch your this tab, you will get the connection to your Google Cloud Cell was lost. Then we can click upon this reconnect that. Right. Okay, up to this clear, any doubt, tell me. What we are doing this. Yes. No, 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 no. See, once because we are suppose we are in this tab. Okay, we are working upon this tab. Suppose we have just left this tab or we opened any other tab. That means at that time that it will show you a message that you are now shifted to any other tab and you have to again click upon this cloud shell to make it active. Okay. Okay. So what we are doing that we are now here in Google Cloud platform and we have written a program in a file, that is in Python file, and we want to copy or we want to import that Python file into our Google Cloud platform, and we want to run. Okay, so here that we have already created a Python file in GitHub account, so we'll just directly copy that one, and we are also copied, and we are now here in Google Cloud platform in Google App Engine. Then what to do? Okay, everyone up to this, are you getting the output? Okay. See, next what you want to write, you have to write that is GitHub account that we have used the code from the GitHub account. So we write here Git space. We have to clone the, we have copied that code. So we have to clone that. Okay. So clone, then space, paste the link you have copied. Okay. Paste the link you have copied. Click on enter. You can see that cloning is 100%. That means total the file is copied to this shell. Okay, so if you will get any kind of error, that means if you will see that there is not 100% cloning, that means there is something wrong. Okay, so what is this here, Mona Lisa 428307? This is the ID of the project that I have created. Okay, so whenever you are running, in your case, you might have seen the code. Yes, yes, yeah. uh, Yeah, yeah. What? Let me see the comment box here. Someone, Nakas, you are saying something. No, ma'am, will follow later. Why you are following later? You take your time. Okay, you take your time. See that the things that are happening at the right on the spot, you have to do. You have to run. Otherwise, if you say that we'll run it later, the letter doesn't come. Okay, so no one runs later. So I'm not too fast. Okay, I will take time. You take time. You run. I will wait. Okay, no issue at all. Okay, well, yes, Sylvester, want to say? GIT. GI. No, no. Let me write this one. GIT. See the comment box. I'm writing GIT space clone. Then paste. Paste the link. Okay. Paste the link. GA is the free one. Don't go for the paid service. It is also free. Okay. Let me explain again. If I think Sylvester has done, and what about Nakas is not doing? Okay, Muhammad, what about Muhammad? Have you done up to this? Basir, done. Okay. Okay, let me explain again. If you are getting stuck, let me show you. Mm, okay. So first of all, see what is the thing that what we want to do here. We want to install and we want to configure the Google App Engine. Okay, so that is what, that is GAE. So why we are doing this? Because we want to launch a web application. Suppose you are working as a web developer, you want to launch your application that you have developed in the Google Cloud. Okay, so that everyone can access. So how we can do that? How we can launch a web application? So we can do that by using Google App Engine. So in order to do that, what we'll do that how can we install, how can we configure the Google App Engine? So first of all, listen me carefully that you have to go to the browser. It's for everyone. It's a repetition again. So go to the browser, type console. You can see in my case, I have typed console cloud Google. Okay. So whenever you type console cloud Google, just click upon that, right? So after clicking, you can see That is the site console.cloud.google.com. This is the site where we can get everything. Okay, so we'll get our project done. We can just deploy the Google App Engine. So you have to click upon this, right? So whenever you click upon this, let me show you again. Okay, click upon this, right? So it may ask you to log in or it may ask you to sign in. So if it is asking then to sign in, then you can sign in using your Google account, right? So if it is asking, you can do that. You have to see that here we have Google Cloud. This is a navigation menu. So you can upon also click upon this cloud overview. Okay, at the left hand side you can see, click upon these three bars, that is the navigation menu. Click upon this cloud overview, you will see dashboard and recommendation. So click upon the dashboard. Okay, so you will also see that the current project name is here. Okay, so how you can get the projects you have created, just click upon the this tab. Okay, next to Google Cloud, this is the tab. Click upon these three dots, you will see the projects. These are the already created projects, or if you want to create a new project, you have to click upon the new project. Okay, so let me show you. I want create. So here the project name it will give by default. So if you want to change the project name, you can also give project name as per your convenience. All right, so whenever you create the projects, you will just give you the notification, the information that how many projects are there in a quota, because you are using by free, right? It is a free one. So how many projects you can create? So actually you can create 21 projects, right? So I have created, so in my account, in my Google Cloud account, so I have only 3 projects remaining in my quota, right? So here we will click upon the create. So whenever you click upon the create, you will just see the project is now created. Okay, okay, so then you will see at the right hand side, in the right hand side in the notification, it will take few time to create the project. So whenever your project will be created, just click upon that and you will see that the project will open like this. Open. Okay, project will be opened. Okay, so whenever the project will be opened, you have to enable that. You have to enable the project so that we can get this kind of interface. After enabling, you can get this kind of interface. What is that? This is the Google Cloud Shell where we can write the codes to execute our web application, right? So we have to do that. We have to enable. So how we can do? We have in the search bar. This is what? This is the search bar. You have to type admin space API. So whenever you will click upon this, you'll see App Engine Admin API is there. So you have to click upon this App Engine Admin API. So whenever you will click upon this tab, you will get that enable or cancel. So we want to enable the project so that we can do any kind of operations upon that. So just you have to click upon the enable to make our project enable for the web applications, right? So after doing that, you will get, this is the cloud cell. This is the cloud cell, right? Let me reconnect this. This is the cloud cell. Here you can see also. Okay. So this is the cloud cell. It will show you. So whenever you will click upon this, you will see the cloud cell here. At the bottom, it will be displayed. This is the cloud cell. So you have to type the command to just execute your web application. So you need a programming language to write the codes for to develop the web applications or any application that will just host in the web. Okay, so what you can do, so it's better to go to the GitHub account. Okay, so go to the GitHub account. So if you have logged in, if you have created an account in the GitHub, you can directly log in using the username password, that means the email ID and password. Otherwise you can create. Okay, so if you have the GitHub account, then click on GitHub login.
Yana nufin ka duba
Then
kama webcam din yana clear ko ku baya clear. In yana baya clear, a dan bude a goge shi saboda ka san yanayin amfani da yake da shi.
Okay, right. So you have to log into the GitHub. Then after going that, you can just log in using the username password. That means the email ID and password you have. Then after doing that, you will get the thing that I displayed here. The same thing I displayed. Yeah. Okay. So you have to give the name of the repository. You can see I have taken the screenshot also. Let me show. Okay, so this is a screenshot I will share if you need. So GitHub, what are the functionality that I can do in the GitHub? So whenever I'll just log in into the GitHub account, it will show you that create a new repository. So you have to name the repository, and that means the folder where you want to put your file, and in that file you have to put the codes, okay, for the to develop the web application. So do not do any change, just give the name the repository and click on create repository. So whenever you will just click on the create repository, you will just see the things like this. Let me. Okay, so I think it's now visible. Okay, so this is the repository I have created. Let that is H in my case, in the previous case. And here it is written that get started by creating a new file, or you can upload an existing file. So I want to show you how we can create a new file. So click on this create a new file, right? So whenever you click on create a new file, it will just open the things like this. Okay, you can see this is the name of the file, and it resides inside the folder on inside the repository I have created, right? This is also the name of the repository, this is also the name of the repository. So I have to give the name of the file, right? So let I want to write the code, because in that file I have to keep the code. Okay, so if I want to work in Python, so I have to give the extension of the file as per that. Okay, so I will give the file name along with the extension, right? So let the file name is h1.py. So here I want to write the code, enter file contents, here you can write the code. Then keep on commit changes, that means you want to save that one. Then after doing this is the thing that I have written here. So let this is for the example purpose. So I have written the code for the file. This is okay, and the file name is h1.py, right? So after doing that, I will click on commit changes. I will get this kind of pop-up menu. Then again, you have to click on commit changes, right? So then what the other things it will be visible here? You will get this kind of interface. This is code and all these things. So I want to copy that link where I will get the code. So click upon this code. Whenever you click upon this code, you will just open this kind of interface. Let me show again. Okay, you will get this kind of interface. I think it is visible. Okay, so this is the code at the right hand side. You have to click upon this to copy the entire thing. Okay, so copy. So when we click upon the code, you will see that is HTTPS. It is also available in other platforms. So it is in HTTPS. You have to click upon this copy the file. Okay, and paste that in the cell, in the cloud cell that you have opened. You have to click upon that. You have to clone the things, right? So this is the thing we want to execute. So up to this, any doubt? Did you get all these things? Yeah. Nakash was getting problem. Now it's okay, Nakash. I explained the whole thing again. Okay. Now did. Okay. Okay, it's okay. So I think all of you have configured the Google App Engine. You have opened the Cloud Cell. You have also written code. Okay, any code you can write. You have also, I think, as I'm explaining upon the Python. So write any code in Python. Give the extension, right? So all of you clear up to this. Any doubt? Have you done? Yeah, I've not shared. Let me close all these things. So many projects, so many tabs have opened. Okay. So anyone just share a screen so that I can instruct you. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, you can share. Uh, okay. So now it's done, right? So the cloning is 100%. You are getting cloning 100%. Let just type ls there. Type ls. Okay. Okay, ls. Okay. So this is the name of the repository it is showing. So you have given the name of the repository like this. This is the name of the repository. Is this the name of the repository you have given? Yeah. So it yes, yes, yes. It is the that means whenever you press ls, so it will just give you the name of the repository, right? So what we have to do that we have to enter into that repository. So write cd, don't write ls again. Cd space the name of the repository that is don ls sly. Okay. Okay. Click. Okay, so now that means you have entered into the folder on the repository. Then again you type ls, enter. Okay, so this is the python file that you have written, that is the testing.py, right? This is the that means within this repository you have the file that is testing.py, right? So then we have to execute that file. You have written something in that file, we have to execute. Then you write this python, write python space name of the file with the extension, name of the file string dot py. Dot, yes, py. Give enter. Okay, so you have written welcome there. So now it is showing. Okay, so this is the way. That means this is the yeah. It is the simple statement we have executed. Okay, so you can write other that means complicated code to develop a web application. Okay, so we are not here to developing web application. We are just demonstrating that this is the way by which we can develop. This is the simple program where we are just testing whether it is working or not. So we are sure that this is working. So in this python, in that python file, you can add complicated code to develop a web application of your own. Okay, the same thing, this is it will be the same process by which you can import the file and you will get the output, right? Okay. Okay. Okay, everyone, yeah, yeah, yeah. So everyone, you can get the output like this. you can write at your means you know Python, right? You know Python, so all of you just you can develop a application in small application using the Python codes, because Python is not a lengthy programming language. It will take you few lines of codes to execute the web application, to develop the web application. So all of you do follow the same process and write a code in Python to develop a small application, okay, and you execute in the same using the same process. Okay, and tell me whether it is executed or not. Okay, so for everyone, did you get the output? Okay, right. So then this is one program that we have done with the program. Then another program is we will start it tomorrow, right? So today we'll see one more example. So this is the first program that we executed today, that installation and configuration of Google App Engine and how to develop a web application there. This is the first one, right? So you can also just write an app, you can also write a program to display some addition or multiplication table or any pyramid of numbers using Python and using this GAE, or that means Google App Engine Launcher, right? So you might have, you will get some example that just display a Python program, just display the pyramid of stars, pyramid of numbers using this GAE launcher. That means the process will be same. In the Python program, you have to write the code to just to display the pyramid of stars or pyramid of numbers as per your questions you have given, right? So it can be, the process will be same. It can, the question can be different, right? So if someone asks you that can you write show the see your Google, chat box, I'm writing the program, just can you write, can you deploy a Python application in GAE? Can you write this program, deploy a Python application in GAE? Okay. Yeah. Okay. The same process will be same. Okay. So if someone ask just same thing, deploy a C plus plus program or an application using C plus plus in GAE. Can you do? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, only the extension you have to change, and the syntax you have to change, and process will be same. Okay, GAE is same, and you can write any program. So if in your exam, in your practical exam, question is coming that you want to execute this program language in GAE, this that, so that you just keep that in mind, that the GAE application, GAE, how we can install, how we can configure, how we can run using GAE, we know that. And we know the programming languages like Python, C++, or any language that is Java. We know everything else. So we have to change the extension. We have to write the syntax like that, and we can follow the same process to execute in GAE. Okay. So in your syllabus, you might have seen that there are programs like deploy a Python application GAE, deploy a C++ application in GAE, deploy a Java application in GAE. Process is same. Okay, process is same. Okay, so all these things you can do. I just give the example of first one, that how you can do using Python application. You can do that using Java. You can do with any programming language. Okay, so if question comes in any format, but the process is same, then do follow the same logic and just execute. Okay, everyone clear? Can you do? Okay, so this is, you can see that this is like a mathematics. You must have just studied mathematics. That means the means formula is same and the question can be different. So here the process, the logic is same, but the question can be different. So don't be means if you get adjusted that how we can do that, how we can run this, we have not executed this one. No, don't be afraid, because you know the basic, you know how to do that. Okay, that can be logic can be different. You have, suppose you have given to execute any other program in any other language, but the process you have to follow same process. Give the, put the logic, different syntax as per the programming language you have, and you can do. Okay, Basir. Yes, I try. Yes, you can try 100 times, right? So you are free to do. So we have two classes left, two sessions left to tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Okay. So right. So one way that another thing is that it can come in the exam that how we can work with this Google Cloud SDK. So at the beginning I told you what is this Google. Let me write in the comment box, that is Google Cloud SDK. Okay, software development kit, like JDK, you know that in case of Java. So here this is Google Cloud SDK, right? So if there is a question comes that just launch a web application using this Google Cloud SDK, so you have to use the terminal to run the web application. Okay, process will be little different, so I will just explain. Let I may explain in today or tomorrow, I will explain, but I will show you how we can just open this terminal. So after the process, what will be like little bit change. Okay, no more change will be there, but only little change. Okay, so you can run. So what is the Google Cloud SDK? SDK is software development kit. So these are means the tools. This is the tool provided by Google for using the services, or the interacting with the services. If you have creating something, if you have developing something using this Google Cloud platform, this is the tools which are provided by Google to help you out by interacting all the things, all the services you want to use, right? So here the program can be how to use Google Cloud SDK. The program is, let me write the name of the program, how to use Google Cloud SDK for web application. Web application. Okay, so this is the program. So for this, we need the SDK to be installed. That means the interface to be installed. Okay, so for that, what you will do, all of you, let me share the screen. Okay, so all of you open your browser, and there you have to type Google Cloud CLI. Google Cloud CLI download. Okay, Google Cloud CLI download. So CLI means command line interface, right? So this is an interface to interact through writing the commands only. So we can develop the web application using this Google Cloud or Gcloud CLI. So here you can see the cloud.google.com. This is the SDK. We are using SDK here. So you have to click upon this install the Gcloud CLI. Just click upon this. Okay, you'll see that this is for Mac operating system. This is Linux, Debian, Ubuntu, Red Hat, Linux, Windows. So if you are using Windows, you can see this is download the Google Cloud CLI installer. Okay, click upon this, it will be downloaded. So it is means size is very small, that is 260 260 or 261 kb approx. Okay, so click upon this, all of you click upon this Google Cloud CLI installer. Okay, let me click that. So I have downloaded many times, so it will open. right? Click on next. Click on next here. You will see the interface like welcome to Google Cloud CLI setup. Click upon next. Okay. Click upon I agree. This is written. Please select install type. Single user, all users. So click upon the all users because if you are using means we are using virtualization, you can just use that in for all kind of users. Okay. So click upon this. Click upon the next. Okay. So here in this way you can install. Right. So whenever you install, I have already installed. So let me open this Google Cloud SDK. So this will look like this. Okay, this will look like this. Just follow the steps to install that. Okay. So if you are getting this kind of interface, that means your Google Cloud SDK terminal is now open. So here you can type here Google Cloud space init. Int. Oh, I have written int. This is init. Google G Cloud init. Okay. Right. So you will get this. These are the things you will get. So what is this init function? Init, this is the statement, right? So if it is, it generally used to create. It's generally used to create the application, generally used to create, suppose you are developing a web application, it will help you to create the applications. It will help you to create the child process, right? This is the init one. So what it is writing, it is giving you the options. Okay. So your account, I have logged in through the account. This is my account. I have logged in. So it will ask you to log in. So you just follow the steps to log in. Okay. And you have to give the project name. I have given the project name as this much. After doing all those things, you will just open this Google Cloud SDK cell and press Gcloud init. INIT. Let me write that in the chat box. This is G Cloud init. Okay. So whenever you will open, you will install, it will ask you to take the means use the email ID for the configuration process. So give the email ID that you want to provide and name the project. If it is asking for the giving the name of the project, you can also give the name of the project. Because the same thing we have done using the Google App Engine, we have created a project. Here also we are just creating the project. Okay. So give the name of the project. As you can see that I have named the project as Mona13-2. Okay, so it will also ask you that how we can name the projects. Small letter, hyphens should be used. Okay, numbers can be used, letters can be used. So by using that, you can create a project. Then it is asking to pick the configuration. That means if you want to reinitialize the configuration with new setting, or you want to create a new configuration, or you want to switch or to reinitialize the existing configuration. Okay, so this is the project that I earlier created. So now I created this Mona 13-2. So this is asking me the means the choices to enter into the options. So as per the choice I will give, I will enter into the option. That means if I press 1, I will reinitialize the configuration. That means this is Mona 13.2 configuration. Or if I will press 2, I will just create a new configuration. If I press 3, it will just reinitialize and switch to my previous configuration. So it depends upon you that how you want to take. So we'll discuss all these things up to this you just get, and I'll discuss the rest of the things to tomorrow. Okay, so how we can create the web application using the Google Cloud SDK, we'll also discuss. Okay. Right. Up to this, any doubt to any student? I think now you are means very clear about the data science labs and the cloud computing labs we have done. Okay, so you can, if you get any kind of question regarding according to your syllabus, according to the topic that we are discussing, you can also run. Okay, am I right that you can run every program regarding the data science and cloud computing? So yesterday I told you to execute a program that is using the virtual machine, right? So what are the name of the program that you want to execute a Java program in Ubuntu operating system using the virtual machine? So how many of you have done? Uh, if you will just open this virtual machine, you will see that we have created the virtual machines, right? So yesterday I was discussing that how we can get the output, how we can get the output of a Java programs using this Cloud SIM 3.0.3. So regarding yesterday's program, has anybody executed that again? What is the name of the program? They simulate a cloud scenario using Cloud SIM and run a Java program. Okay, that was the program that we were executing yesterday. So, according that means the things that I explained yesterday, everyone is clear or not? Can you run any Java program by using Cloud SIM, using virtual machine? Okay, Mohammed, Naka, Sylvester, Basir, Saibu, what about you all? No, are you clear about yesterday's program? Can you run? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So did you execute after the session? Because yesterday I think you were busy, right? Okay. 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 That's good. That's very good. You are doing multitasking, right? Thread. Okay. So yesterday we are talking about very important program, right? So how we can simulate though with cloud sim and how we can run a Java program. And as I explained you all the things, and basing upon that, I just told you to write to execute a simple program that we do not want to correlate with Java program with the cloud sim, but I told you that execute a Java program in Ubuntu operating system using the virtual machine. So did you get the output? Did you execute yesterday? If you can see that I have shared the yesterday's recording also. There you can, if you will check if anybody forgot that you can check from the comment box also. I have written the name of the program that you have to execute a Java program in Ubuntu operating system using the virtual machine. So I hope that everyone is clear about how we can use the virtual machine, how we can execute a Java program, right? So question may come for using the cloud sim, because this is somehow it is tough to execute in using cloud sim, because if you forget the step you can't uh, get the output. Okay, so question may come regarding the cloud sim. So you should be clear about how we can execute. Okay. Okay. Where Basir, I have shared the recordings. I usually share the recording after the session in the group. Okay, so you can share, you can check from that also. Yeah, you are added into the group. Basir, are you added into the group? No, he's not saying anything. What about Anas? He is not attending classes from yesterday, right? Was also absent yesterday. Today also absent. Okay. So, Sylvester, you are asking me in one class that how we can just remove the directory. So, yesterday also I told, are you clear about that, or shall I explain that again? That how we can remove a directory in the virtual machine? Clear. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So, yesterday also I just wrote the statement that how we can remove the directory, nested directory if it will be there. Then at a time also how we can create the directory, how we can remove all the directories at a time, or what can we do. Everything I have written, the statement I have written in the comment chat box, right? You can also if anyone was not there yesterday, you can also get the code from there and just execute. If you will stuck at any point, you can ask me. Right. So one more question that can you run a Python script in a Ubuntu operating system using the virtual machine? We have run the Java program, right? So can you run a Python program on Ubuntu operating system using virtual machine? Let me write the question. Run a Python script Ubuntu LTS using virtual machine. How many of you can write this? Yeah. Means first of all, yes, 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 yes. Gedit, yes, gedit. Okay. So if gedit will be not there, so you can also get the gedit installed by writing the command, that is sudo space snap space install space gedit. Okay. So what will be the code? First of all, you have to check whether Python is installed or not. Right. So how we can get that? Using this Python 3 space double hyphen version. And you know that Python is generally inbuilt with the Ubuntu, right? Whenever we install Ubuntu, Python 3 is inbuilt. So you will easily get that. You won't have to install that again. So you just for your satisfaction, you have to check whether Python is installed or not. So you can just yes, yes, edit. Okay, so H you do not have to write that. Check the Python is available or not. So by writing the code, just I'm writing the same here. You can see, you all of you can see Python 3 space double hyphen. This is version. So this is to check whether the Python is available or not, and I'm sure you will get the Python available because it is inbuilt with the Ubuntu, right? So after that, what you want to do? We have to create a folder, create a directory. So how you can do that? Mkdir, then let the directory name is gh. That means I have created a directory that is gh. Then I have to move into that directory to write, to create the file. Okay. So generally what we do, we create a folder, we enter into that folder, and we create a file, and in that file we write the code. This is the way we do. So we have now, using this mkdir, we have created a folder. So we have to enter into that folder. How can you do? cd cd means change directory. So enter into that folder, right? Then now you are within that folder gh. You have to create a file. So as we are working upon the Python file, the extension will be dot hello.py. So how we can create the file using this touch command? Touch, let the name of my file is hello and the extension is py, as I want to execute a Python program, Python file, right? So you have created this file and you want to write the code. So you will write the code by using any editor. So let we are using this gedit here. So you can write gedit space the name of the file and along with the extension. So whenever you write this gedit, you will get that gedit is not yet installed, right? So it will also prompt you. These are the options by which you can install the gedit. Just write sudo space snap space install and gedit. If you will write this, your gedit editor will be installed. And then after you write gedit space hello.py, that means your editor will be opened and you can see at the top the name of the file, that is hello.py. Then you have to write the code you want to execute. Okay, so in that, click on that save. That means you are now saving the file. Cut the file. Okay, whenever you cut the file, you will just then again you are prompted to the terminal, and there you can execute your Python code by writing Python then name of the file, that is right. Okay, so whenever you just write this code, you will get your Python file is executed, and whatever you have written in that, it will be displayed. Okay, so these are the commands by which you can run a Python script. Okay. So be clear about all the things. Question can be anything. The process will be same. The logic will be same. But you have to use. You have to see whether the question is upon Python, upon Java, upon any programming language. Okay. So you will just get the process. Just remember, recall the process that you have executed, and you will just able to do all the codings. Right. Okay. So, am I clear in this session to everyone? Okay. Thank you so much. Let me stop the session. We'll meet tomorrow. Okay, we'll meet tomorrow. Let me stop the session. Let me stop sharing. Okay, so thank you so much to everyone. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so let me stop the session. Everybody, you after the session, just practice everything in your at your home, and you will be clear. You will be very much clear, and you